Hey there guys, and welcome to another video about Helldivers 2 from your favorite space pirate, Dread Captain James. I know it's been a minute since we put out any kind of a tip or trick type of video, but so go with me on this one. This is actually neither. This is really just a for fun build that we came up with on stream earlier today. So let's get into the meat of this. I've affectionately started calling this the Lead Farmer build. And if you've seen Tropic Thunder, you understand the joke. But basically, you are going in full commando, guns blazing, with nothing other than a prayer to Leroy Jenkins himself. This is the type of build that you would be using if you are not focused on anything other than a raw kill count, especially going up against bugs. I've only tested it on bugs. I haven't actually fought any bots with this, but let me give you the rundown on what we're working with here. So obviously I've got my commando right in front of me here. I've clearly got all of the aesthetics and armor from the new War Bond, which is a major player in how this actually works. We're going to be using the heavy machine gun, so the peak physique perk that you get with this armor is very important for that. Let me show you the basics. The primary weapon we're going with here is the Adjudicator. I really like this for the medium armor penetration that you're going to get. And yeah, I know, I said penetration. Giggity.
Giggity.
That being said, our secondary is our grenade pistol. We are going to be carrying stun grenades, so if we want to be closing bug holes, the grenade pistol is clutch. Throwable here is going to be, like I just said, our stun grenades, because when you get into some serious trouble, these are amazing. Now, that's only half the build. The other part, you can use whatever armor that you want. I have mine set to the Jaguar. It's the medium armor out of the Superstore, but that does come with peak physique, which means melee damage goes up by 50% and it improves weapons handling with less drag on weapon movement. This is a pretty big deal, especially if we're planning on using the heavy machine gun. Now, you can use whatever you want, honestly. It doesn't really matter. If you are a solo player, this is not a good build. I need you to know this right now. This is not a good build for a solo player. You're not going to be able to effectively take down anything large on the battlefield. This is designed for crowd control specifically. And I mean anything up to a charger. Anything above a charger, so charger, Bile Titan, they're going to give you a major problem here. This is why it's good to run this guy with the rest of your team rather than try to go solo. Now, you could do it. It's going to take a lot, but I wouldn't necessarily, I wouldn't say it's a good idea. I'm going to go ahead and queue us up real quick for any random drop. It doesn't matter at all where we're going to go. I just need to show you what we're working with. So, as far as this goes, here's what you're going to want to take with you down onto the field of battle. I'm going to see if I can find myself a spot that's not horrible. Yeah, close enough. Okay, so as far as our strats that we're going to take down, first and foremost, since this is kind of the commando build, and we want to do as much damage as we possibly can, as well as kind of keep it within the idea of being the commando. The Predator, Vietnam style, you get it, right? So we're going to have a gas strike, because that's messed up, and then a napalm from the Eagles. Also pretty cool. Then we're going to traipse down here, and we're going to grab our heavy machine gun, as well as a supply pack. Now, the supply pack is something I personally like to take, but this is kind of interchangeable. Anything you want to throw on your back that might aid you, especially if you're a solo player, like the Rover, would be a good idea, or maybe your shield, whatever you want to do. I'm bringing the supply pack because I burn through ammo like you can't flip and believe. I'm also going to use another thing from the new War Bond, which is the experimental infusion. This is pretty cool. If you have not seen this before, basically when you use your stim now, you're also going to get increased movement speed. So that's pretty nice. And since it's just me going down, I don't care if I pull down as many supply drops as necessary. I have no doubt in my mind I'm going to get completely destroyed down here, but I want to show you each one of the strats real quick, and then you can figure out whether or not you ever want to use this build. Personally, I find it to be pretty fun, but again, not a solo build by any stretch of the imagination. Oh my god. Well, that's one down. Oh man, I couldn't have thought of a worse possible spot. Okay, well, here we go. I don't even know what a pouncer was. I'm only kidding.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
All right, let's go for kill count, yeah? So here's where the gas comes in, clutch. We're going to drop that down there. And I'm going to drop in napalm as well. I haven't even called in my main strats yet. So we're just going to go ahead and rack up as many as we can right now. And we're going to use our ability to get away really fast after hitting that stem. That might give us the opportunity to call in our heavy machine gun,
Down support weapon.
as well as our supply pack. Anytime today. Okay, great. So let me get away from this dude. So the heavy machine gun's really nice because it can chew through just about anybody. Up to a charger, like I said. Gonna keep using my napalm. The nice thing about the Eagle napalm is that while it is devastating, it also creates a line of fire that the bugs have to go through if they want to come and get you. And as you can see, you're still killing them just by standing still. Same thing happens with the gas strike. The gas strike is absolutely disgusting in the sense that you drop it and they will walk into it and continuously die. Called out my resupply. So like I said, it's just me here, so who cares? Now we have all the resupply that we need on our back, but I'm just going to go ahead and top us off right now so that we are good. There we go. So, okay, so here we go. This is a good example. In case you're unfamiliar with how the heavy machine gun works, you can see just how freaking powerful it is. Now, you may be noticing that I'm crouching down. That is to aid with stability. Crouching or going prone really helps control what you're doing. I don't know what happened to that charger there. Now the thing is, the heavy machine gun does take some time to swing around, so you want to account for that when you're going to attack. If for some reason you can see that little bubble moving really far behind it, you see that? And if you want to see just how long it takes, it's pretty evident. So again, it is heavy, legitimately heavy. And you just need to be aware of that. But that's basically it. This is the Commando build. It's pretty fun. Or the I'm a lead farmer kind of build. I'm just throwing stuff now so that you can see it. I really like the gas strike. It's one that I think a lot of people sleep on. It works really, really well. It's very, you see how long it sticks around. I mean, like, it's devastating. The napalm airstrike is another good one. I think everybody should get a chance to play around with these. Again, if you just want to do pure, unbelievable amounts of damage and be a great backup to your team, this is 100% your build. if you are simply interested in... Oh, boy. Yeet. That is not where I intended to dive. It's not at all where I intended to dive. If you're simply here for the high kill count, this is a phenomenally fun build for it.
Ready to liberate.
Oh my. Oh, this is not great. Now, if you are the solo player, like I've been saying, this can be exceptionally rough, as there's no one here to save you. I just lost my good machine gun. Do I have... Oh good, I have gas right now. So here, I'm gonna drop this gas strike here, and we're gonna watch everybody walk into it.
I need stim!
And because I'm being flanked, it wasn't anywhere near as effective as I would have liked it to be. But see, with proper team planning, that would have been phenomenal. Seeing as I don't have a team with me right now, or a good squad or anything, I'm just kind of screwed. You can see the adjudicator is absolutely chewing through these guys.
Bug outpost spotted. Last reload.
So the heavy machine gun, I think, is probably, with proper burst firing, probably one of the most devastating things in the game.
Democracy.
That dude was lining up to get right next to me, being a very, very, very naughty little bug. He knows exactly what he's doing.
For prosperity.
Yeah, as far as crowd control goes, it's amazing.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Big, little, kind of good for everything.
Mag's empty.
And the adjudicator's no slouch either. Just to really put that out there, the adjudicator is phenomenally good, if you can control its recoil. So to wrap it all up with a nice bow, I hope you find this build fun. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you have a blast with it. And I hope sometime we get to dive together. I am live, as you can tell, because I mentioned chat. I am live Monday through Friday, 11:30 Eastern Time in the morning to about 5 p.m. Eastern Time, as always. And I dive with chat exclusively. So swing on by if you're trying to find a good team, if you're trying to find a non-toxic group that you want to play with. Swing on by, hang out with me, dive with me, and we'll have a blast together. You can find me legitimately everywhere that streams happen. So if you're looking on Twitch, I'm there. If you're looking on Twitter, hello. If you find me on TikTok, that's awesome. And you're watching this on YouTube, so you already know I go live here too. Anywhere you want to find me, you can find me. Also, it'd be super cool if you would drop a like on the video and a sub as well. I would be forever grateful. It really, I know every YouTuber says it, but it really is the truth. It does help our videos to get through the YouTube algorithm. It tells YouTube that this is worth promoting. So if you should find it in your heart to do that for me, that would be pretty cool. If not, no big deal. You know, no big deal.
To democracy.
Anyway, I hope you had fun. I did. This video was pretty fun to make. It was fun to kind of discover this, and it was also fun to think outside the box a little bit. So until I see you guys in the next one, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you later. All right, dive safe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.